Hi there. Many of you have asked about my smoothies, and so I thought it would be easy if I posted a video on the internet to show you how to make the good fruit veggie smoothies. First of all, I've got two bins, one in the refrigerator and one in the freezer. I'm going to go grab those now. I think it's actually possible to freeze almost everything, and I'm eventually going to get down to just having one bin in the freezer. But for now, I have one in the refrigerator, one in the freezer. These bins make it much easier and faster to make a smoothie, and a lot less daunting because I keep everything I need right in the smoothie containers. Okay, to start off, we're going to, first of all, take a carrot, unpeeled, break it in half, and put about half a carrot in my smoothie. Then I'm coming over here, and I've got a kiwi, washed it already, putting the whole kiwi in, don't need to peel it either. I always put either a whole or a half tomato or a handful of grape tomatoes. In this case, I had a half right here from earlier, so I'm going to put that in there. I have part of an apple that I used yesterday. I'm going to cut out that core and put the rest of the apple in there. I don't even worry about the seeds. Your blender takes care of all that. Okay. I like to do a few of the cruciferous vegetables. That's the broccoli, the kale, the cabbage, cauliflower. I don't do a whole lot, but I do a few pieces of a couple of them. I've got a couple bunches of cauliflower that I'm putting in this time. And I think to add to that, I will put 2 more Brussels sprouts and a handful of fresh green beans. Do nothing to them either. Okay, that about handles it from the refrigerator section. Again, all of this can go in the freezer. When you take it out of the freezer, you're purifying it anyway. Not purifying it, you're whatever that word is, and you don't worry about the texture at all. So let's go to the freezer bin. As long as you have in your smoothie, here's the 3 most important things you need to have in your smoothie. 1 banana, if you have these 3 things in your smoothie, you don't ever have to worry about the taste being drowned out by veggies. If you have 1 banana, 1 orange, and a handful of berries, 6 or 8 strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, probably a cup's worth of berries. I always put a lemon in. I don't have a lemon right now, but I always put an entire lemon as well. Peel your banana. 1 whole banana goes in there. And for all citrus, for oranges, lemons, limes, always peel your citrus. The skin is way too bitter and will ruin a smoothie really quickly. So peel your citrus, and I don't worry about cutting it up or taking any of the seeds out. The blender again takes care of that. So we have the whole peeled orange in there as well. If I had a lemon or a lime, I would put that in there, but I am out of that for right now. Okay, the other berries, I've got some raspberries and blackberries here. I usually put 2 or 3 blackberries and 3 or 4 raspberries. Okay, got those in. Love blueberries. Probably put a 1/3 of a cup blueberries in. Again, all frozen. Notice I have my Brussels sprouts frozen, but I had some fresh, so I don't need to use these this time. I have apples frozen, but I put those in fresh, so I don't need to worry about those. And I found oranges on sale, so I peeled them and stuck them in the freezer for when oranges are really expensive. I don't need the oranges because I already have an orange. Here's some leftover cabbage that I froze. Since I already have 2 cruciferous vegetables, I don't need to add any cabbage right now. Okay, strawberries. Definitely need 4 or 5 strawberries at least. I've already washed these and frozen them. And I don't even take off the greenery. Keep that right on. Throw those in there. Pushing down as much as you can. Like to add a few cranberries. Oh, maybe 1/4 of a cup. Not too many, a handful, because these are pretty sour. But they're so good for you. Cranberries. And love fresh beets. The fresh beets will make it the most beautiful purple you have. I bought a bunch of fresh beets and just cut them into chunks. So here's a frozen piece of beet. I don't put in a whole beet. Sometimes I do, but usually just a chunk is all you need. And I have some fresh kale in the refrigerator. I have frozen kale as well. I just take the bunch and stick it right in the freezer. But I do have fresh kale that I need to use up. Keep it in a jar of water so that it stays fresh. And break off a couple stems of kale. And we'll put that into the smoothie. Okay, as you can tell, it's getting pretty full. And don't have room for a whole lot more. Now, I always put some sort of beans in here. I just finished cooking a bunch of dried soybeans. And let me show you what I did with them. I rinsed them off really well, drained them, and then I froze them on this tray here. And I will bag them up so that I can put, a handful of them in the smoothie as well. Okay, and I don't put a whole lot because that can overwhelm the taste. Maybe 1/4 of a cup to 1/3 a cup of cooked soybeans. Soybeans are the best beans for you, and right after that, amazingly, pintos are the best. So I always have some sort of cooked beans in my freezer container to add as protein for the smoothie. Let's see, a little bit more room, but we're running out of room. I've got some butternut squash here that I cut up and froze, and don't even have to peel that either. A little bit of handful. I don't really have room for much left. Okay, the final things, 3 final important things. Chia seeds. Big, big power food. Probably put a tablespoon of chia seeds in there. They help maintain blood sugar levels, so that keeps us on an even keel. And the gel around them helps give us that full feeling that we need. Okay, flax meal or flax seed, whichever you have. Usually put in a tablespoon to 2 of that. Give us that good fiber that we all need. And the last one is my oatmeal, which I don't see right now. But we will put some oatmeal in there. Okay, one of my kids must have gone off with the oatmeal. I just add another tablespoon of oatmeal for the cholesterol. So you've got your chia seeds, your flaxseed or flax meal, and oatmeal. Okay. The last thing we put in is your local honey from your area. This helps with the allergies and a good natural sweetener for the smoothie as well. I pour a little, I would say maybe a couple tablespoons. If after you blend it, it's not sweet enough for you, add a little bit more. I assure you that that won't hurt it at all. Okay, I've just put in here a few fruits and veggies. You can put in whatever you want as long as you have 1 banana, 1 orange peeled, 1 lemon peeled, and a handful of berries. That will mask the taste of all the other great things in here if you don't want to taste it. Okay, I'm going to go to the sink and fill my blender up almost to the top with water. Be right back. Now you'll notice that I don't have a real expensive Ninja Vitamix blender. I went to my local restaurant supply store and I told the gentleman, the manager of the store, what I did. That I made one smoothie every day, completely filled to the top every day, sometimes twice a day. And I put in frozen foods, frozen oranges. And he showed me this nice blender right here. It was $80 or $90, and he says that is all you need. It's got low and high, and believe me, it is wonderful. Okay, we're going to start off on low. This off. You want to blend it for a while. You want it really, really smooth. You don't want it chunky. So leave it in there for a while. I'm going to go look for the oatmeal while it blends. You want to add, I just pour a little bit. I would say it's probably 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of oatmeal. Again, the cholesterol booster. So everything in here is natural. There are no preservatives. There's no chemicals. It's all natural vitamins and minerals. Okay, looks like we're ready. Now, the other key thing to these power smoothies is how you drink them. The easiest way is to buy these shake straws. You notice their diameter is larger than your regular straw, and the smoothies come up these really easy. And instead of drinking it, sometimes when you drink the smoothie, you can tend to smell some of the different flavors, and that's not appetizing to a lot of people. So the straw makes it come in your mouth. You don't even really taste it. It just goes right down, and it's really easy to drink with the big shake straw. So I found these at my Walmart grocery. One blender makes 2 complete, full, large glasses, and that is our breakfast every morning, as often as I can do it. And they're nice and red colored, and enjoy. Bye-bye.